welcome to another caffeinated entertainment video. This is Art with you. Don't mind the door. Production assistant just left, and she slams doors now, so that's the thing. But this is Art with you. This is The Lost Stars by Claudia Gray. Apropos to be doing this because the day I'm doing this review, I'm doing it on the day of the solar eclipse that I did get to see via my computer. I didn't have glasses, but I did get to see it just as an aside. This is a Journey to a Force Awakens book, so it's in the new literary canon. It follows Thane, Kyrell, and Cyrena Ree. They're both from the same planet, it's an outer reach planet, and it's a desert planet. It's not Tatooine. It is, I believe, Jungle World, something like that. The name's not really important. But these characters are inherently good. They both start out joining the Empire. Thane is a top-notch pilot, and Cyrena gets on the command track and moves up the ranks quite quickly through the book. The book follows the events of movies 4, 5, and 6. So Claudia Gray answered the questions of how many people and how did it affect people when Luke Skywalker blew up the original Death Star. She answered that question quite nicely. This is 551 pages in total. The print is rather large because it's a teen book. Excuse me. Because it's a teen book, the print is rather large and well spaced out, so it was a pretty quick read through for Tome Topple. It was the last book I finished for Tome Topple. This last round of Tome Topple. It was well paced, well thought out. It didn't seem like a tome. And for a writer to write a tome is a book over 500 pages. For a writer to write a tome, it was great that it didn't feel like a tome, because it flew by. It was awesome. It was amazing. I also, when I wasn't reading it, I was listening to it on Audible, and I love listening to Star Wars books on Audible. They put the sounds of the Death Star, the sounds of lasers, lightsabers, hyperspace, all kinds of Star Wars sounds. Darth Vader makes an appearance, Grand Moff Tarkin, the Emperor. You really feel like you're in the book. More than you do when you're reading it. Not that reading it is bad, but hey, reading it sometimes isn't all what it's cracked up to be. I do think that it is a really, really fun book, excuse me. I do think it's a really, really fun book. I do think it left on a cliffhanger, which makes me think that this won't be the only book in this series by her. She did write Bloodline that I own, but I have yet to read. Claudia Gray is a great visual writer. You could see all the battles, and it did help that she just helped describe Yavin, the Battle of Yavin and the Battle of Hoth, battles that are in the movies, but she also described other battles that weren't in the movies, and because she put the battles that were in the movies also with the battles that are in the movies, it was more easier to visualize them and see them as battles. And it was just amazing. It was just awesome. And the only thing that I didn't like is the cliffhanger ending, like I said. And the angsty, oh, I can't be with him because he's on the other side. I can't be with her because she's on the other side. But I'm going to keep saving her life, and then we're going to have sex. It's like, come on. I was in the mood for a happily ever after. I didn't get a happily ever after. Not saying that everybody needs a happily ever after, but it would have been nice. I did like the book. I found the book to be, what's what I'm looking for? It was a fun Star Wars novel. It's not going to win awards, but it was a fun Star Wars novel. It's not the best Star Wars novel. Those would be the Timothy Zahn Thrawn novels. Those are amazing. Check those out. But this was a fun novel and worth your time. Totally worth your time. Before I give my star rating, I will say it's totally worth any Star Wars fan's time to read this book, and that's okay. That's exactly what you want. It's not going to be the greatest book you've ever read, but it's not going to be the worst book you ever read. And you might have a different opinion of it. So who knows? I am going to say that I will give it 4 stars out of 5 because it was a little slow. The angstiness, as my Mac goes off there, let me know I have email. Sorry about that. But the angstiness and the slowness makes it a 4 out of 5 book. Still a really good read, just not perfect. The cliffhanger ending also is a mark against it, but there are a lot of things that go with it. The action's written well. The characters are very, very well developed. And it's very, very rare with a 4 or 5 star book that I say I wish I could delete reading this so I could read it again and experience it for the first time. That I can't do, but I do recommend it totally, wholeheartedly. Lost Stars is a 4 out of 5. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know if you've read Lost Stars. Let me know if Claudia Gray writes anything else good that I should be made aware of besides Bloodline and Lost Stars. Let me know what you're reading. Let's start a discussion in the comments down below. Happy reading, and I will see you next time.